This is the greatest historical mystery, why the best ruler of all times and peoples left the empire to his son, who was unworthy in every respect. Emperor Marcus Aurelius was endowed with all human virtues: educated, intelligent, tolerant, honest, kind to all people, modest, and not lacking in self-irony. He urged himself to not very much colored in purple. Under him, the state prospered, waged successful wars. People forgot what denunciations and executions were, and the provinces were not burdened with taxes. And now, with the coming to power, Commodus' Roman top collapsed into a monstrous abyss of terror and debauchery, which has not been for 100 years, and all classes were subjected to ruthless taxation and looting imperial officials. And it would be all right if the father did not pay attention to his son. On the contrary, Marcus Aurelius everywhere took him with him, put to him the best mentors in philosophy, rhetoric, and jurisprudence. But as a child, Commodus liked more mold bowls, singing and dancing, and in his youth has already organized drunken debauchery and orgies, friends with carriages and gladiators. His father was aware of everything, but such a patient parent is still to be found. He philosophically forgave him everything. Entirely trust the ancient authors, of course. You cannot. And modern historians are trying to explain their hatred of Commodus. Moll, he nailed the Senate for this, and received such a posthumous glory, and so was quite even nothing. But how to justify the numerous executions without which his father somehow managed? Aurelius systematically promoted his son, gave before the proper age titles and ranks, priest, Caesar, consul, tribune, all that is due to the princeps. And dying, the emperor regretted only that leaves everything to Commodus, and entrusted the fate of the state and his son to the gods. Well done, a reliable guarantee. So, what's the reason? Paternal feelings do not explain. Previous emperors had native sons, but preferred to adopt and nominate more worthy ones. Perhaps Aurelius promised to make Commodus emperor to his wife Faustina, whom he loved and respected. She died 5 years before him, and if such a promise was, as a man of honor, he had to fulfill it. More plausible version, really worthy and strong candidate Marcus Aurelius did not find, besides seriously feared civil wars and upheavals at the time of transition of power to the successor. This threat was real, as the performance of separatist Avidius Cassius in the East showed. Therefore, the transfer of power to his native son could be the least of the evils for the emperor. Maybe, in fact, Commodus was not such a monster at first. And as a philosopher, Marcus Aurelius was counting on things working themselves out somehow.